In this tutorial, we're going to implement the put and the delete requests for the topic resource. So I'm going to copy this existing method out, and I'm going to change this to a update topic because that's what a put request will do. And of course, I'm going to change the method. If there is a put to /topics/id, I want that particular ID to change. So there are these changes that I need to do to this method. So first of all, the URL is going to be /topics/id. The request method is going to be a put. The request body is still going to contain the topic like the post request did. When you make a put request to /topics/id, the request body is going to contain the updated topic. But now, since I'm using a different URL, I'm using the /id URL, and the ID is a parameter, I need to accept a path variable just like I'm doing it over here. So I'm just going to copy this as well. That's going to be an additional method argument to the update topic method in the controller. Right, so I'm going to take this, and now what I need to do is create an update topic method on the service, which takes in the ID as well as the new topic. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to say update topic, and I'm going to pass in two parameters. One is the ID, and the other is the topic. Now this method obviously does not exist, so I'm going to go ahead and create that. I get the auto-generated method here, and now in this method I'm going to use a simple for loop to loop through the list of topics and get the one which has the ID same as the input ID, and then update the topic in it. So I'm going to use a for loop here. I'm mixing this up. I used the streams in lambda here, but here I'm going to use a simple for loop. And I equals 0, I less than if the ID matches in a particular topic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that. So I'm going to say topics dot set at that element. I'm going to set the new topic, and I'll just return. Alright, so this is what's going to happen. It's going to loop through every topic. Depending on the size of the topic, it's going to loop through that many topics, and for each topic in that list, it's going to compare the ID with the input ID that we've got, and if it matches, then at that location I'm going to send the updated topic. I'm going to set it to the list, and I'm just going to return. Alright, so this is going to be the service. And now that I have the updated service, this controller is actually, believe it or not, it's done. Now you get the ID from the parameter, the path variable, sorry, and you get the topic from the post body, and it updates it. Now let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to start the server. Let's get the topics first. Now we have 3 topics over here. Let's say I want to update JavaScript. I'm going to copy over the JSON payload, change this to a post request to /topics/JavaScript. A put request, sorry, and in the request body, what I'm going to do is put in an updated value. Just going to update the name and the description. I could of course update the ID as well. I'm not checking anything here, but I'm just going to update the name and the description in this case. So I'm going to make a put request now. The headers already has the content type as application/JSON. So I'm making a put to topics/JavaScript. I hit send. Of course, I don't get anything back in the response because the method is a void. But let's say I want to do a get request again to /topics. Now here you see the JavaScript topic has been updated with the payload in the put request. So that's update, and that's the put. Now delete is actually something very, very similar. So let's copy over this guy here. Now, when you make a delete, you make a request to topics/id. I'm going to call this delete topic, and the request method would be a delete. So instead of a put here, I'm going to change it to a delete. The thing to note though is the method name in the controller really doesn't matter, as you must have observed. I can give it any arbitrary name over here. These names really don't matter. It's just that you have a name, you have a method, and you have the right annotation on that method and the right input arguments, and it's doing the right thing. That's what matters. The name itself really doesn't matter. So let's say I call a topic service dot delete topic of the ID. So I'm going to go ahead and create that method here, because this can be a void as well. And I'm just going to get the topics array, and I'm going to use the remove if option. The remove if method takes in a predicate lambda expression and removes all topics in the list where the predicate is true. So in this case, the predicate is basically for a topic, if the get ID is equal to the input IDs. In the sense, it's pretty much the same predicate as what you're doing to filter over here. Here, you're just doing a remove. Alright, so this is the delete topic method, and now of course I don't have to return anything here. I'm going to make this a void as well. Alright, so this is done. I'm going to restart the server. Now I'm going to go back to get all the topics. Well, the JavaScript thing that I changed is back because we didn't process it, which is fine. Now what I'm going to do is make a post request to /topics. This was the post request we did earlier. I'm going to add Java EE into the list. Get all the topics. And now we have Java EE. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete the topic that I added. So I'm going to make a delete request to /topics/Java EE. And of course, I don't need anything in the request body. I could just delete this off. The header still has content type application JSON. I'm making a delete to topic/Java EE. I make a request. Of course, nothing is gotten back, but I make a get to /topics again. Java EE goes away. I can make one more delete request to JavaScript. So let's say I make a delete to /topics/JavaScript. I hit send, and if I were to get all the topics again, now JavaScript goes away as well. So this is how the delete request works. So these are the standard methods for any typical resource in a REST API. So you have the get on the root resource URL, the collection resource URL, which is the /topics, which gets everything, right? You also have the individual fetch, which is the /topics/ID, which gets that individual topic. We have the post to the collection URL, which creates a new topic. We have the put to a single resource URL, which updates that resource, that topic. And you have a delete to the single resource URL, which deletes that topic. So this should give you an idea of how to create these methods in Spring MVC. Again, here what we're doing is working off of a hard-coded list, but that's going to change in a subsequent unit. I want you to focus on the controller itself and how we were able to create a simple controller which handles different methods by adding the right kind of annotations. In the next unit, we're going to take a slight detour. We're going to look at how you can create a Spring Boot application, the other various ways in which you can create a Spring Boot application. We looked at one such way in Unit 1, which was creating a simple Maven project and then adding the right dependencies. But there are a bunch of other ways you can create them. So we're going to take a look at that. And in the unit after that, we're going to get back to this application and do some database work. But in the next unit, we're going to look at a few more ways in which you can create a Spring Boot application. See you then.